going. There we go. So I know there's Audrey, Courtney, Adeline here. Yeah, he's purring. I don't know if you can hear him. So, Dorian Gray Serum. Simon, they said when I took him to a different vet when he was sick, we had to take him on the weekend to revive him from near death in November last year. She looked at his teeth and she said, I've never seen a cat that's 18 that has such perfect teeth. So I didn't do it. He does it. He crunches all his hard food. Okay, so Dorian Gray Serum. So he could have Dorian Gray teeth. That's what I think. Hi, Marissa. And Dana. Hello, hello. Quinn. Quinn or Quinn Lee? I think maybe Quinn. Not sure. I know, or is it Lee? I was saying, I didn't know how to say Carol's name at first, one of the other reviewers. Okay, sorry, I got a new shirt on. It's kind of itchy, even though I washed it. So Dorian Gray, I'm going to call it, Dorian Gray Serum is Sabbatical Beauty's workaholic product. It does so many things, it's mind-boggling. It's getting to be allergy season, sorry. So it came in the spring box as a sample, and it's number 5 if you look at that serum progression chart. So it would be the 5th serum in heaviness or lightness. It's pretty light, actually. There's 17 serums on that chart. Dorian Gray's 5th. So we could play with it a little, but I am not going to ever be able to duplicate what Kristen did. I'll just put my own little spin on this, okay? So, backwards Dorian Gray Serum, da 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 da. I also have Dorian Gray oil. I don't know why I got that. I guess it sounded good. But I need the serum desperately. Here's the dropper full. It has a pale lemony cream look to it. Really, my sinuses are a little messed up. There's a faint tint of something in there, but I don't, it's unscented, so that's good. I also wanted to show you, I don't usually bring these liquids in here, and I don't like applying them to myself, to my face, or doing a routine, because this is at a computer with a keyboard. I don't have a laptop, and in my studio, and it's a mess. There's no room, etc. So I know something bad would happen. I want to show you, I saw this in the discussion on the Sabbatical Beauty Facebook group. They used a different roll of tape, but this is what I had, and they put their bottle of serum down in there and try to avoid spilling. Somebody needs to invent, I mean, that's pretty cheap, buy a roll of tape, but somebody could invent a wonderful little thing that it clips into. So, hi Kristen. You heard me complimenting you maybe about your wonderful review of Dorian Gray that I listened to the whole thing on a couple hours ago. All right, what do I call you? Quinn Lee? Lee or Quinn? I'm going to call you Quinn Lee unless I hear differently. Oh, Jean Armour Polly's trick. Okay, that said to use the roll of tape. Kristen, do not argue with your elders. You did a wonderful job on the Dorian Gray Serum. My tongue is trippy tonight. So, let's just see what it looks like dripping on my hand. I have been doing an experiment. Okay, here it comes. No light. Sorry. I just... Alright, so... hand, a little bit of light. I put something on there earlier. So, there it goes. See the spots? That's why I like Dorian Gray. I posted earlier this afternoon thinking that maybe, nope, too much. Sorry, lighting is always the issue. There's those spots. Anyway, it doesn't run really fast like peat or Lift, what's the other one that's light? I don't have my other notes in front of me. But anyway, it doesn't run really fast like serums 1 through 4. So it's still kind of tootling along there. I'm going to rub it in. And yeah, it just has sort of a, to me, kind of a mossy-ish smell or something. Okay. So it's, my skin just sucks this stuff in pretty fast, especially on my neck. I know if you had oilier skin, like this kind of used to be oily in here, and maybe it is a little bit up here on me. So I've been doing this drop method, drop, 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 and then I've tried the rub it in your hand method and pat it all over today. I don't know which one I like, but I always felt like my hands were absorbing it a lot, and I've got really curvy palms because of a thumb problem, and so it was hard to feel like I got the oil, you know, distributed right. Anyway, however I put it on, I usually get too much for up here, so then I try to take it down here. Okay, and then I do drop, drop, and then I do a few drops and do the neck. And I've been doing it twice a day because of I do have this seriously aging skin and with discolorations, hyperpigmentation, that kind of thing, and some lininess. So let's talk about all the wonderful things Dorian Gray does. Sometimes you wish you could do the bobbing for apples. Yeah, Kristen, that'd be a lot easier. Yes, you did, Jean. Hi. About the tape. Putting the serum in the roll of first aid tape. I think you had Next Care tape. So yeah, you heard your name. I think that's brilliant. So I get distracted easily. Let's see. Oh, if you could put some of the serums in the mist like the Lotus, which is another the lightest serum, I think, then maybe spraying it on would be easier. I don't know, but I think this, it might be getting too thick to spray like that. I'm just not smart enough. Okay, so I'm going to just talk a little bit about all the wonderful things that it does. It does, like, that's why I call it the workaholic. It does about 8 different things at least. And my notes got a little messy like they usually do. So it helps to decrease fine lines. It helps with acne and discolorations of the skin. So it also, you could just use the broad category anti-aging, and it increases cell turnover, which is going to be an anti-aging thing, give you younger looking skin. It will even out your skin tone, which is why I love it. I've been using it up here and some glow up there. That has extended down when I went swimming today. I guess that happened. Anyway, that's more of a red rash thing than a sun damage now below it. Also, it will fade scars. It hydrates and moisturizes, sort of like an oil, but not as oily. It also will soothe your skin because of the ingredients, brighten your skin, and heal your skin. So I don't know how it could do much more than that. And the overall result would be younger looking skin with less spots and lines. And I told you about how I do it twice a day, and I have I've been putting it on my right hand since about the 25th of February. I got my Spring Box on the 21st and started it that evening. And then I think when I put it on in the morning, you know, you wash your hands. I do anyway. I've got beat up hands today from everything. And nurses, when you're at the hospital, you wash your hands so much that you get a rash right away, practically. Dermatitis. So anyway, I think it gets washed off pretty quickly in the morning, but I do put blush over it to help moisturize, and at least it's sealed in for that length of time till I wash my hands. And I sometimes even try to cheat if I'm not at the hospital and just get the fingers and the palms and the thumb and not the back of my hand. And then I do sunscreen. And I have a little bottle in my purse and a little bottle in the car when I'm running errands, and I put that sunscreen on there as much as I possibly can. So I think these brown spots here, I get 1 or 2 more every year, but I think those have been there a long, long time. That is, I thought that would be a good experiment. And the pictures I posted, it's less than 2 weeks in that post, but that I've been putting it on my right hand. And I put a few other things on there too, you know, at first, but now I'm just down to Dorian Gray and Glow and blush kind of thing. And then I do hand cream. Whoop, sorry. Failure of the camera holder. Hope that doesn't happen again anytime soon. Anybody get dizzy on that one? Okay, let me look at the comments a minute. That was bad. I've been afraid it was going to do that because I have it on the phone on a tripod in this little clamp thing I added to it, and it's kind of jury-rigged. Okay, yes, workaholic. Does it burn over my eye? Yes. If my skin is irritated. I looked in the mirror before I came in here and tried to comb my hair, and I had flaky skin in here, so I just put some blush on that. Yeah. Blush, blush, blush. Adeline. Okay, I'll accept the cute title. I accept. She keeps calling me cute. All right. It's my face. I have this young-looking face. I'm 2 years older than my next sister, where there's 3 girls. There's me, 2 years younger is my sister Louise, 2 years younger from her is my brother Bill, and 2 years younger from Bill is my sister Cynthia. So we're all in our 60s now, all 2 years apart, and I was so mortified when I was in college or I'd graduated high school and people thought that I was Louise's younger sister. Now, I would love it. She has beautiful cheekbones and skin. She lives down in Texas. And my other sister has gorgeous skin too. It's just a genetic thing, part of it, I think. All right, so I think we're good on all these comments right now. So, enough blithering. I just like visiting with you. So, super, super, super important, more than anything, is if you're going to use Dorian Gray Serum, Dorian Gray Oil, Dorian Gray, anything with retinol. I think, Kristen, you said Sleeping Beauty Oil has retinol. I have some of that, but I'm not using it right now. I used it from the winter box too. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. Reapply it every time you, before you go outside. If you're out and you come in, wash your hands and go back out to garden or whatever the heck you're doing, put some more on. When you're in a store, use a restroom, put your sunscreen back on. It should be in your purse. Okay. A Facebook Live for professional Adeline, you think so? Okay. Yeah, and Kristen thought it was a great idea to use a blush on top of the Dorian Gray. I think we need it. Something. And Jean says she can't use any of the retinol stuff. Is your skin just too sensitive, Jean? And if you don't carry a purse, then stick a little bottle in your pocket or in your bra. You can figure it out, Gwen. You figure it out. You're smart. Oh, you said pulse. You keep sunscreen in your pulse. That's good. Yeah, that heart, it needs sunscreen. Okay, so definitely if you're working on spots, anti-aging with Dorian Gray, I would apply it at night for sure and seal it in with blush, and then I put a really good hand cream on after that. Yeah, sunscreen in your bra. And, you know, it would nice if it had, no, I'm going to get too crazy there. I was going to say a little push button and it could come out and you could rub it around on your deck area, but never mind. Okay. You do what you got to do. I had a friend that put her cell phone in her bra, and I don't think that's a great idea. I think it's not good. So, Gina was wondering about, let's see. The blush is pretty awesome. And there's no, Jean, and there's no retinol in it that I know of. It's roses and, let me see. Let's review blush real quickly. It's just a light spring moisturizer. Okay? Has camellia, blueberry seed oils, elderberry, and it has skin identical ceramides, and it brightens and evens with sake extract. And none of that sounds like retinol. Madeline can weigh in on that one. Inventive cookie. Don't say cookie. I've been craving things like that. No retinol and blush. That's what I thought. Awesome. Because then you'd be going, put sunscreen on after your blush. Right? Okay. Now, yeah, the blush is pretty wonderful. My skin just sucks it up, except for maybe where I get a little too much up in here. Maybe the nose. I usually have to put on after my sunscreen, I'm going to replace my current sunscreen, which is Eucerin. It's got a lot of zinc in it, and it makes my face look kind of white, I think. I'm going to replace that with some of the watery Biore whenever I get around to ordering that. I do have a lot of other stuff. So, Courtney, stop it, the cookies. Stop it, Kristen. I bought my husband 2 cookies today when I went to the local organic handmade bread store in Tulsa, and they make these evil cookies. Rum raisin, they're giant, and they're this thick. Rum raisin, another flavor is chocolate cherry Grand Marnier. I'm going to pay you guys back for that. Also, let's see, rum raisin. Oh, there's a double chocolate chunk, bittersweet chocolate chunk. There's shortbread, and there's ginger snaps. But they're all huge, handmade, loaded with butter and sugar and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to read your comments real quick here. Let's see, the watery stuff. Oh, Adeline, why did you post all those awful-looking cookies? Those are not my food. That's what I have to keep saying to myself. Ice cream cookie. I can't eat ice cream, but that sounds good. I can't do dairy. So Biore is the best, and it doesn't make your face white. Nom nom, yeah. I'm going to go make a smoothie with a bunch of power greens in it, like I was drinking it during one video. And here's my beverage of choice today. It is half of a giant grapefruit, a whole lemon. They're peeled and de-seeded and thrown in there with water and cayenne pepper. Yeah, I know they make vegan ice cream, but I like to go low sugar. I'm hooked on the cashew milk double chocolate bars. They're made by So Delicious. So now I'll get you all started on those. They really are good. No white cast on that Biore sunscreen, Natalie. That's great. Why are we all crazy? Have you guys had dinner already? I haven't, because it's only a little after 6 here. Inspiration. What, to eat ice cream? Or to eat healthy? I can't eat ice cream without taking a whole box of pills. So I gave it up, and I'm a lot healthier. Okay. Let me look here and see if there's anything else. I told you about the scent, how it absorbs quickly. I'm just going to run down the ingredients, just sing them out to you because it sounds so good. Grapeseed and wild orchid, ceramides. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that is one of them. Or it just has it. And, oh, the one I can hardly pronounce, Centella asiatica, retinol. And that's the only thing, retinol is the only product actually clinically proven to fight aging. It also has vitamin C and a stable, plays nice with your skin form. And that will even out your tone if you can't have retinol. So, and all those ingredients do everything I said earlier. And the cell turnover I wasn't aware of till I read it here and heard Kristen talking about it on the 1st of March. Gee, broccoli. You know, I am a vegan, so I cheat sometimes, though. They have these gluten-free blondies at this little local bakery and coffee shop, and I've had a few of those in the last couple months. You did have something, and then Kristen had something, and then she had cookies. All right, we should all just go have a ding-dong cookie after this. It'll be delish. So I think, anybody have questions about this wonderful product? Other than it does make you more photosensitive, the vitamin C and the retinol, maybe? I know the retinol for sure. So you've absolutely got to sunscreen. Oh, and I was talking about the time it takes to see changes. I think it's going to take longer to see anything real dramatic on my hand, but I'm just putting it on the right hand. It has the worst spots, and I'm taking pictures, every week or so. And what does this say? More stuff about cookies here in this. Kale cookies. I actually made kale in my kale chips in my dehydrator. They're pretty. They stay with you a long time when you're chewing them. Yeah, blondies. These are so good too. This little local bakery. They're awesome. Cookies are clinically proven to be ding-dong delicious. Sure they are, because we're all sugar addicts, and manufacturers that crank them out, they put all this sugar in them, and they put in salt, and they make you, I know you can't stop, they make you an addict. I'm a on the wagon addict of sugar and salt right now. I'm trying hard. So you can eat a pound of kale chips and still be hungry. Yeah, that's the thing about kale chips. They're just like air. So I put them in a smoothie with fruit and a bunch of water and a banana and maybe some raw cacao powder and stuff like that, and maybe even a part of an avocado. And that makes them a lot better. Frozen fruit, fresh fruit, whatever. Okay. Oh, come here, BK. I'm going to show you another cat. Come here. This is our fur boy, wild fur boy, big round eyes. He's struggling. He's a wild boy. He needs to be played with. He ran away and was gone for 9 days about a year ago, and found in the neighbor's attic and survived 9 days. We don't know how long he was in the attic. Cat hair. So that's BK. He has a Home Alone tag, and he's microchipped now. The other cats just have tags. After that, it was awful. I made him a tag, even though he was still lost, and then got him microchipped after he got back. Yes, we love kitty cats. Kale is the work of the devil, Jean? No, it grows in the ground. It's not down in wherever the devil might be, if you believed in those dudes. Avocados, yeah, avocado toast is really good. We're talking about things that are going to make our skin glow right now. Avocados, veggies, 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 and fruit. Especially veggies. You, Adeline, you love salt. Yeah, well, I've never been an enormous salt fan, and now I really don't. You put all that sugar in, Courtney. Yep. I made something the other day. I'll just talk about this, and then we better quit. You needs a shower, Kristen. Bye-bye. It's all right if you tormented me. I'm glad you came anyway. Kale and collards. Yeah. I found if you get Soylent Green Skin Glow. Oh, Gwen. That's very interesting. Yeah, that's right. Well, anyway, it's like being a flexitarian. But there's a doctor that talks about that, and I bought the cookbook and everything, and it's good. So, where were we? We were talking about something else, and I lost track. Anyway, eating healthy, your skin thanks you for it. But we all have to have some sweets every now and then. I cheat. Not cheap, but I have them. All right, guys. Audrey, adios. See you later. I hope it helped. I really think it's a good product. And I'm always going to have one form or another of it on hand. Thank you so much. See ya later. I might have to go eat a cookie, steal one of my husband's. Adios.